Hey, this is Stuart from Tipster HQ, and I'm here to run you through some of the midweek fixtures that we have going on. We have the Bundesliga, La Liga and the Premier League all having matches. We've got a few things to look at. I've managed to pick out six matches for us to check out just in this midweek fixtures alone, and we're going to go through them. So the first game we've got is Athletic Bilbao against Espanyol, and I think these two sides are closer than the odds suggest. You can actually get Espanyol at 5.95. Now as the away side, you can kind of expect the odds to be a little bit higher, but 5.95 does not seem right for a side. These two, they're so close to each other in the table. I think there's 4 points between them. They win this one, just 1 point between the two in the table. Both sides won at the weekend, and Espanyol actually has the better head-to-head record and the better form going into this one. So I'm taking it. What can I say? Espanyol 5.95, Pinnacle Sports. Bet number one. Game number two, and this one's FC Köln against Eintracht Frankfurt. FC Köln had some disappointment at the weekend as they lost against Hamburg away from home, and Eintracht Frankfurt managed to just get a point in their game with Borussia Mönchengladbach. Now this one could be a pretty good game. These two again very close to each other in the table, and again I'm going for the away side. 3.63 you can get for an Eintracht Frankfurt win. It's pretty good, almost very good. So that's bet number two. On to bet number three, and this is Borussia Mönchengladbach against Hertha Berlin. Now I know Borussia Mönchengladbach got a point, Hertha Berlin lost in their last game, but Hertha Berlin are the better side here, and away from home I still think they can get a win. So I really don't understand the odds of 4.85 with Pinnacle, which is fine by me. Don't have to understand them, just got to be able to recognise the value and go for it. So that's my bet. Away win, 4.85 with Pinnacle Sports. Up next is Deportivo La Coruña in 15th place and Granada in 19th place. As you can tell from that, Granada not doing particularly well this season. Now this one is made a little bit tougher because there are Sunday games that are yet to be played, but looking at the teams they're up against, I don't think they're going to get any points from it. So I think we can clearly say both of these sides are likely to go into this one with a loss. Now away from home, it does get trickier for Granada, but there are really good odds available here. You can get odds of 5.78 with Pinnacle right now for this one, and that's a really good set of odds for this. So this is based on value alone, nothing more. Our second to last bet is in the game between Southampton and Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace had a fantastic result at the weekend. Southampton have been a pretty poor form recently. Losses, some draws. They've had a couple of wins as well, but they're just not doing very well. Certainly not the same way we saw them earlier in the season. So based on the defensive record and the ability of Crystal Palace to just pull off that something a little bit unusual, I'm going for a Crystal Palace win. So the last game we've got for the midweek selections is Hull against Middlesbrough. Now these two, both down towards the bottom of the table, both have changed manager this season, and neither's really had the effect they want. Hull had a little blip where they started to do very well, and they've had some patchy form since then. I don't think they're going to get enough points to stay up. Middlesbrough, they got rid of Aitor Karanka, and at the moment they've got a caretaker manager in place. Obviously earlier in the season it looked as though Middlesbrough weren't going to concede, but not very likely they were going to score either. So yeah, it kind of made it tough for them to win games. Now they have started scoring goals under the caretaker manager, but they've also started conceding, which doesn't make things any easier. This one isn't particularly easy, I have to say, but I'm going for the home side. I think that the manager generally is better. I think that the attacking quality of the whole side is better. So a whole win, 2.2 with William Hill. Those are all the bets we've got for you for this midweek action. Thank you very much to Bet365 for sponsoring this video, and I have written an article to go along with this as well, so if you want to read that, head on over to Odds Market. Thank you very much.